Here to talk about how high multiples and therefore high valuations are affecting private equity going into the second half, here is Kelly Kriebs, and she is partner at Sidley Austin. Thanks for joining me, Kelly.
No, thanks for inviting me.
Because of the ease of debt financing, this has really pushed up multiples and therefore valuations. How is private equity responding in this kind of environment? You would think they would be more cautious.
They're paying it. They're paying the multiples. I mean, they're really looking to deploy capital, and they're seeing what's out there, and there aren't that many quality sell-side targets, and I think it's really driving the market. It's also driving deal terms. I mean, we're seeing a lot of very seller-friendly deal terms, short escrows, short indemnity periods, some deals with no surviving, reps and warranties, almost like a public deal in the private space. It's interesting. It's a really interesting time, and I think a lot of it is driven again by the lack of quality targets out there. And so that when there is a quality target, there's lots of competition, and the multiples go up, and the terms become more seller friendly. And to get that deal, you have to sort of be competing with everybody, and that drives everything to be to the seller's favor.
Industry observers said this reminds them a bit of 2006, 2007. Did banks not learn their lesson?
As multiples for deals are going up for purchase price, you're seeing leverage go up again as well. And so it's interesting to see the banks kind of return to that, allowing a deal to be pretty heavily levered, and you're again seeing deal terms that are very borrow friendly. I mean, I won't use the dreaded, well, I will, but the covenant light deals really are coming back, or are back really. So we're seeing again borrower friendly, seller friendly. It does start to sound a lot like 2006, 2007.
Does this worry you at all when looking at apparel retail numbers coming in from the second quarter? Some not a great back to school perhaps. Maybe orders are down for the holiday season from retailers anticipating a poor fourth quarter. I mean, we have yet to see what's going to happen, but what's your take on that?
It's interesting. I do feel like some of those indicators end up being a little bit lagging for the deal world. I mean, because they already have sort of deals in the pipeline. If the numbers are really bad, obviously it might stall or change a deal in process. But a lot of that stuff is forward-looking, and if you already have kind of a deal in place, you're looking at what your projections are, and you take that into account in terms of pricing and negotiating the deal. Or, like I said, if it's bad enough, it might call off the deal. And I feel like there's so many mixed signals right now in the broader economy that people are kind of relying on their own analysis to an individual company instead of relying on the broader economic, analysis and the broader trends, because each company might be faring differently, even if the broader sector is doing poorly on an average.
Thank you for joining me.
No, I appreciate the opportunity. Thank you very much.
And that was Kelly Kriebs, a partner at Sidley Austin.